Okay, so I guess we are live now, and welcome you guys back again on the series for 2 days workshop or marathon for Flutter. People to join back, and with our today's topic, um, how to persist your data when you are offline. So basically, how you're going to show your data when you are offline, right? So let's wait for the people to join, okay? And um, over here, okay. And today we are be writing code live. So what I think is after writing the code, I'm going to push the code on the GitHub on the same repository which was shared yesterday, right? You can find the repository link into the descriptions, and you can just take a look on how we have built or what we did yesterday. So currently we have 6 person watching, and we will be starting up once we have more person watching us. Okay, so make sure to let me know where you guys work and how much experience you guys got in Flutter, what exactly you have built in Flutter. So let me know in the chat section so that we can have this session more interactive, and yeah, we can start this session with the good vibes. So yes, let me know where are you guys from, what do you do, have you ever worked with Hive or whatever the things we are going to work today. Okay, okay. So let me know that I'm audible, and I'm getting a feedback that maybe I have a bad internet connection today, or I don't know what's wrong with my internet connection. Video is lagging. Okay. So let me know in the chat section that I'm audible and everything is fine from my side. My voice is okay, and it's everybody able to hear my voice. You should not be having more background noise as well. And quickly we are going to take a look on what we have done yesterday, right? And we will start with the today's session, what exactly we have to. So my voice is a bit low, and let me just go ahead and increase it. Let me know now. Is it fine now? Hey, I hope now the voice is fine. I have a mic near. Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for letting me know that everything is fine. And let me know that we can start with the quick recap what we did yesterday, and then we start our today's session. So welcome everybody one more time, and let's see what we can do today with our session. Okay, so we have 13 watching now, and I guess we can start. Yeah, thanks Rakshit for letting me know that my voice was low. Thanks a lot. Okay, let's start with recap what we have done yesterday. Okay, so far we have done something like this. We had our API calls, we had our repository, we had different views, and we have one state management created, right? So now what we can do is we can start again with the helpers. So we created one basic or a base class for the helpers, right? Get calls. So currently we have only achieved the get calls, but we can have post, put, and rest of the calls as well in the same manner. So we had a get calls, right? And this get call was used to fetch the user data from this particular domain, right? from this particular server. So we created a single class which will be used to do all get calls, right? And there may be a possibility to get some errors on that get calls. So for that reason, we have even created a different class that will that will have you know, the different exceptions, right? So right over here we have a different exceptions class in the switch case, right? And inside the switch case we have yeah, we have different cases over here, and we have created a different class by our own to catch those exceptions. So let me know that my video is proper. I'm getting a feedback that my video is lagging, so let me know in the chat section that my video is fine, or I don't know what exactly happening with my internet connection today. Okay, so maybe some internet issue with my connection and it's lagging. I'm really sorry for that. Okay, so we have to wait for to get a bad internet, to get a correct internet connection. Yes, I can see over here your stream is experiencing an issue. So I don't know what exactly happening. Let me just take a look. Check the health of the internet connection, change your ingest server. Okay, so let me check. I guess my internet connection is fine, but I don't know what's happening with this stream. So let me just get a look on my internet speed. Yeah, I can see my speed is quite good, and it is good to do a stream. I have more than 34 Mbps over here. But I can see that I have less upload speed, and that might be the reason. Okay, so yeah, let's wait for a good internet connection, and I hope we will get that internet connection soon. So till then, we will be doing a recap for what we did yesterday, right? And so till now we have achieved the different way of handling, or the different status code of handling the exceptions. So we have different exceptions handling, and let me just rerun my app so that we can have our app running in the emulator. Right now it is running in my phone, which is connected, and I don't want that to be happen. So let me just run it in my So let me just run it in my phone. Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Swaraj, for letting me know that we are good now, and I hope we get the same internet, and there will be no more issues now. We can have a smooth stream. Okay, so now I'm running my app in the emulator, and let's see what we have. Okay, so we have different state management. Inside we have users right over here. Okay, and today what we're going to do is these all users will be only displayed when we have internet connections, right? But today's motto, what we need to do is by the end of the stream that we should be able to store these users into our database, right? So that whenever we are going to have when we are not having internet connection, we should be displaying these users inside our app, right? So instead of showing an error message that you are not connected to the internet, that is a bad way, or I couldn't say that is a bad way, but you can say that is a different technique. Most of the app shows the previously loaded data when you were getting the when you were connected to the internet, and when you don't have internet, those data will be displayed on the screen. So today's motto is to just get this screen ready when we are offline, right, when we don't have internet connection. So what we're going to do is so good and so speed, and like I will right over here we have a package, right, and let's see what is Hive. So SQL database. So of course when it is no SQL database, so of course it is going to be a key value pair, right? So you can see fast key value database written in pure Dart. So it is written in pure Dart, so there is no native dependencies, of course, and that is so good. So now features is it works on mobile, desktop and browser. So if you write your code for one time, it is going to work on all three platforms. It has great performance, right? And we can see the benchmark, what benchmark says. So here we have, let me just zoom in. Okay. So here we have 1000 reads and 1000 write benchmark. And you can see over here, Hive and Lazy Hive is performing 1000 reads in no time. So you can compare your Hive and along with SQLite, right, and shared preference in Flutter. So you can see over here the performance of Hive and Hive Lazy and shared preference are equivalent when there is a to do those stuff. So yeah, I would, seeing this benchmark, definitely I will choose Hive for read operations. Let's come to the write operations for 1000 iterations. Okay, so over here Hive is having a same performance as they have same in the read operations, right? But the SQLite is having bit more, and shared preference is having more as well. So you can see we have integers and strings. Shared preference is taking more time for the strings. So Hive is same for both read and write, and I would say that I will really go with Hive, and people are using Hive because it is pretty good, and people can easily use it. But it has a different approach to store the data. It is not same as Hive, I mean SQL database. So yeah, it is good to use, and it is quite useful as well. So what we're going to do is we are going to start our are we live still? Okay, we are live. Sometimes my my mobile, I mean the YouTube on the mobile doesn't show my video saying that the stream is ended. I don't know, it's weird, and it makes me more concerned about are we live or not. Okay, so first thing first, what we're going to do is we are going to create a Hive model, right? And using that model, we are going to store the data, which you can last name and the email ID of that user, right? So all this should be stored into the Hive database so that we can easily show that when we are not connected to the internet. So it is strong and encrypted as well. So it has a built-in encryption, so we don't even need to take care of encryption of your data, right? Of course you can have a wrapper on encryption, but still it gives by default, it is built in, right? No native dependencies because it is purely written in Dart. And of course batteries are included. Nowadays the most important thing in our any programming is when we are writing mobile app, we should take care of batteries as well. So of course the batteries are also included, right? So now how do we start our app writing from the scratch to include Hive inside our Flutter? So of course we need a package because it is a package. So we need to have a package inside our pubspec, and let's get into our pubspec.yaml. Okay, so here you need to have 3 dependencies and 2 dev dependencies.